Hello, it's Tamara again, and I have another little junk journal that I made. This one is specifically for a gift, and I made it for a gal who has been helping me out in my classroom for the past couple weeks, and she's off to college, so I thought this might be a great send-off. My cover is made out of a file folder with just scrapbook paper on it with Mod Podge over it, and then I do the very typical sewing in of the individual signatures. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 signatures in it. I thought with the smaller book size that the more signatures would be a little more effective. Oh, there's my letter to her. So she can put that in there if she wants to. My daughter picked this cat as the beginning because she thought that it was cute and really different from what you'd usually see inside of a book. So I agreed with her. Included a pocket right there for her to write down anything that comes up, and then of course she can write on there a tag for her to record whatever and to put pictures there if she chooses. And this book is a lot of journal pages. There's a couple little pockets here and there, but I didn't focus on that as much as just texture and color and making sure that there were places for her to write. So there's some lace along here, some little definitions, and of course it's one of my books. There's a lot of sewing in there, and most of the pages have some kind of sewing. Another little pocket here. In this book, as I go through, you'll see evidence of, oh, come on, get in there. Evidence of a lot of music sheets. I have put to use again some of those pages that my parents got for me at the senior center thrift store that they frequent a lot. It's a little card to write on. I mostly included the cards and things in there so that she could see that there were all these little clips there that she can put, like when you go to college, there's games that you go to and other events. And I just thought pictures and all that stuff that you collect. A little pocket here. And then I just kind of randomly went and decoupaged some little stuff here and there. And I don't know if I love it or not, but it's there now. I used the book, The Velveteen Rabbit, also for some pages in here. There's something that's really lovely about that transition of going to college. And, the Velveteen Rabbit, it has that growing up piece where you have to get rid of those things that you love. Because you've been sick, and there's growing up, and that's hard to live that. I also have Make Way for the Ducklings in here. And I don't know, it just kind of seemed appropriate, like this whole growing up theme. And when I was processing the energy of my friend Harper, I just thought this just felt like her in so many ways. And I don't know, maybe she'll disagree, but I just love it. So I like to sew these just the front edge so that there's a little pocket behind it. And there's lots of tags in here, ribbon tags, and those are front to back so that I don't have a envelope sewn on one side and then just stitching on the other. That's not my jam. More places to write, pretty music. She's got a very musical family, and then a little flipper page there. Oh, and that's actually Harry Potter, because I've been working on Harry Potter stuff, so I had some of that around. Little pocket on the Velveteen Rabbit, and on the other side of this, I Bet You Anything. Yep, there's another pocket. I have a couple of these library pockets that have been tossed out here and there and everywhere, and I just pick them up and find ways to employ them. So just some postcards and more of this stuff. This is from the Velveteen Rabbit dictionary, more Velveteen Rabbit. I loved this page. I kind of wanted to make that the front page, but it just seemed like it was going to define the book too much. A little pocket with a tag in there. And there, I left that one. I'm sure she's a smart girl. She can figure out what to do with it on the back side. Just to be sure, I put a postcard. One of the pockets and tags, places to write. So, little corner pocket there. Mother Mama Duckling. Some boats to kind of imply that there's travel happening. This is Make Way for the Ducklings and Velveteen Rabbit. I like to use coloring pages from adult coloring books a lot in my junk journals. And these, I just kind of put them there and think if she wants to write on them, she can. The flipper page. I don't even know what it is I love so much about flipper pages, but I really do. I had some fun with like little pretend flower packets and just different papers and tags, but all kind of in that subdued colorway. Another pocket. I think this book is when I really discovered these pockets, and I love the way that they sound. This dude cracks me up. He like takes himself so seriously. I just had to include that. Another tag there. That's the Velveteen Rabbit. I had this ruler that I bought the first scrapbooking expedition I ever made 15 years ago. I bought that scrapbooking paper, and this is probably the last of it is in this book. Doesn't that just look like youth right there? And then, if she's happening on August at 9 o'clock facing north, she might want to see the northern sky or the night sky and define the stars. So I love this postcard with all these birds and a swirl. I think that's just beautiful. Anyway, it's just a very simple, straightforward book. Nothing too terribly out of this world or fancy, but I have to say that this is one of those books that really tickled me. And when I finished it, I felt more connected to this book than anyone I've made. I love the colors. I love the textures of things. I love the amount of fabric that's in it. It's just like, this is the book for me. And I love the Velveteen Rabbit. Make way for the ducklings. I really like this sentence game pages. I don't know why. I just love those. So anyway, I'm very attached to this book. I get to give it to her tomorrow, and I'm so excited, and I really hope she enjoys it and enjoys her journey through college, and I hope that she returns at some point and can tell me how she's decided to fill this book. So, for Harper, Junk Journal.